This tutorial is brought to you by PE Prep Engine. Free study guides and practice questions at peprepengine.com.
Topic 8 of Week 6, Supportive Knowledge, Engineering Ethics and Professional Conduct. Straight talk up front. Ethics is not a scored topic on the PE Mechanical exam, but your state board requires it for licensure, and the whole framework fits in 10 minutes. 1 Paramount duty, 6 canons, a handful of model rules, and a few scenarios to make them stick. Why cover this at all? The exam doesn't score ethics, but your state board requires it for licensure, and some states test it separately. 2 documents cover everything: the NSPE Code of Ethics, 6 fundamental canons, plus detailed rules, and the NCEES Model Rules of Professional Conduct, the template most state board rules are built on. They agree on every core principle. The Paramount duty. Fundamental Canon 1. Hold paramount the safety, health, and welfare of the public. The NCEES model rules open with the same duty, the licensee's first and foremost responsibility. Paramount means exactly that. When loyalty to an employer, client confidentiality, or a contract conflicts with public welfare, the public wins. Every scenario in this lesson resolves with that tiebreaker. The 6 fundamental canons. 1. Hold paramount the safety, health, and welfare of the public. 2. Perform services only in areas of your competence. 3. Issue public statements only in an objective and truthful manner. 4. Act for each employer or client as a faithful agent or trustee. 5. Avoid deceptive acts. 6. Conduct yourself honorably, responsibly, ethically, and lawfully to enhance the honor, reputation, and usefulness of the profession. Everything else in the code elaborates on these 6. The model rules turn the canons into enforceable licensing language in 3 groups: obligations to the public, to employers and clients, and to other licensees. The highlights: public safety first. Notify your employer or client and the proper authority when your judgment is overruled and the public is endangered. Keep reports truthful and complete. Report violations to the board. Practice only where you're qualified. Seal only work under your responsible charge. Keep client information confidential except as required by law. Accept no gratuities from contractors, and disclose every known or potential conflict of interest. Notice the verbs: disclose, notify, report, refuse. Signing and sealing. 3 lines you never cross. Seal only work that conforms to accepted standards. Seal only work in your competence, prepared under your responsible charge, meaning you directed and controlled it. And you may coordinate an entire project, as long as each technical segment is sealed by the licensee who prepared it. Plan stamping. Sealing work you neither performed nor supervised is a licensure violation everywhere. Scenario drill. 1. Your client rejects your relief valve sizing to cut cost, and you believe the change endangers the operators. Answer: notify the employer or client, and if the danger stands, the appropriate authority. Quietly documenting your objection and proceeding is the trap answer. The rule requires notification. 2. A client asks you, a mechanical PE, to seal the structural foundation design for a chiller pad. Answer: decline, or associate a qualified structural engineer who prepares and seals that segment. Competence is a hard limit, and the associate route is explicitly blessed. Scenario 3. A pump vendor competing for your supply contract offers you a paid conference trip while bids are open. Answer: refuse. Gratuities from parties connected to your work are barred outright, and the test is appearance, not intent. Whether your judgment was actually swayed is irrelevant. Scenario 4. Your manager asks you to seal a drawing package prepared by an engineer who left, work you never supervised. Answer: refuse as is. Either take responsible charge for real, review and redo the professional work as your own, or the package stays unsealed. 4 traps. 1. Faithful agent never overrides public safety. Any answer that protects the client while the public stays endangered is wrong by construction. 2. Competence is self-limiting. You are the gate, and the compliant moves are decline or associate. 3. Conflicts must be disclosed. not silently managed. Privately deciding you can stay objective is itself the violation. 4. Confidentiality bends to the law. It is never a shield against a lawful reporting duty. Trap answers are real duties applied at the wrong rank. Public first, then disclose, then everything else. That's the framework. 1 Paramount duty, 6 canons, and the model rules that make them enforceable. Competence, truthfulness, disclosed conflicts, confidentiality, responsible charge ceiling, and the duty to notify and report. 1 action item. Look up your own state board's ethics requirements. The rules that bind you are your state's. Topic 9 closes the course. Exam strategy. Converting 6 weeks of preparation into points on exam day.
The full study guide, with every equation and common exam trap, is free at peprepengine.com. Link in the description. Machine design, HVAC, structural, civil, and electrical series are coming soon. Subscribe so you don't miss them.